Hello, this is Alaric Garza from Miss Careel's VG Music Requests. We just got a tiny little tutorial that we want to do. This is completely unscripted. I'm going to tell it from the heart. What we're going to do is we're going to learn how to rip NSF files into MIDIs and then putting it onto a DAW, specifically Fruity Loops. But you should be able to do it with any DAW that you have, at least to my knowledge. Now, before we begin, there's a few things that you're going to need. You're going to need your DAW, which is, I have Fruity Loops. You need to get yourself NSF2MIDI, which you can find on Zophar.net. If you want to, I can put a link in the description. And you're going to need yourself a MIDI editor. I'm using FLstudio. It's a free thing. You don't need to do actual editing with it. Usually when people rip them, they tend to have a few problems, and usually loading them onto a MIDI editor, then saving it again, will make it appear on your DAW correctly. Other than that, it's not really that much of a process. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and, first of all, I'm going to give you the disclaimer. While ripping does help you with getting video game music out, it's not recommended that you do it. Have some originality, learn the songs. Ripping can help you with learning a song. Like my Vortex Breakdown, I used a rip to kind of learn how certain parts of the song sounded like, but that MIDI was far beyond repair. What I'm going to teach you how to do is actually make one repaired, where you can actually edit it in any way you wish to. But first, of course, we want to do it for subtleties of writing. If you don't know how to do that, let me go ahead and just drop on down to here, to my sound fonts here. Since I'm doing Nintendo sounds, I want to make it as authentic sounding as possible. So I'm going to get these going right here. And 25. There we go, and another one at 25%. And of course your bass for triangles. Alrighty then. I'm doing a song in particular from the Guardian Legend. I've already written it out myself and stuff like that, which is why I find it such a good example. What we're going to learn how to do is the underwater corridor level. Now, if you're too impatient to learn how to play it by ear, and just writing it out little bit by little bit, which I've done. It takes time. I'm not going to sit here on the video and write out the whole song for you, so we're going to get down to the nitty-gritty of it. If you can't do it like that, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to open up your NSF2MIDI, and you're going to have the NSF file downloaded, of course, which I have right here. Now it's going to automatically start up. The first thing you're going to do is you're going to have to find the track you're looking for. We're just looking for it right now. See, there it is right there. Now you want to do next is go to your instrument settings. Usually just make them all three different sounds. You don't need to be specific. Now what you want to do is, after let it loop a little bit so you have some work room. And once you reach the loop area that you want, you tell it to save. And you're going to want to do it like that. Once it's been saved, what you're going to next do is open up FLstudio, or your MIDI thing. Which I usually have it on regular speakers, but I have it on headset right now so I can talk to y'all. Kind of give it a play real quick. Which is not the... Whoops. So that was the last thing I was learning. There it is. It sounds all right. So we're going to just put save song. Then we're going to close it out. Now we're going to open up FLstudio. And now we're going to import the MIDI file, which everybody knows how to do that. Okay, and as you can see, there's your 3 tracks. Now, it's going at a tempo of 30. So now the deal is that you got to find out how to make it sound right at 120 at least. So what I'm going to do, the best way to do this is kind of figure it out in sections. This is really important. Go ahead and make your instruments out. Or the things that you want to the ones that you want to change, of course. Oops. Okay, so that's going to be a 12%. And that. Go. That's going to be a 25%. Kind of get it to where it works right. It's just a try. Alright, so what you're going to do next is you're going to either listen to a track unless you know what you're looking for. Which I'm going to suck in that much. Now I'm going to make a new track. Main 1. And then I'm going to put it onto my primary. I'm going to back this up into a corner. Now, I know for a fact that this is going to be a 4/4 thing, so I'm going to bump it up to 120 to test it. Now, once you're done stretching it out with that arrow right there, you want to hit Alt-Q to quantize it. See, now everything worked out perfectly on that one. So now it doesn't sound right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut it now and put it on FAMI 2. Which I messed up. Which is okay. It happens. When it happens early in the production, it's really easy to clean. And there you go. And you know, all we would have to do is just find its actual tempo and it'd be perfect. So then we just keep on going back and doing it pieces and pieces at a time. Now some easy one, if you know an easy pattern like this is easy to resolve because this repeats continuously. So we're going to cut that out. Back up. Call it back up. Now I know this is a 4. This is in 4th as well. And of course there's going to be some adjustments needing to be made. Actually, I put another note on that. What was important? See, good. Real easy to do. I know that the bass line's the same as well. Go ahead and copy that. Get everything to the notes they're supposed to be at. Test it out. Perfect. Now if I put those together, it's going to sound like the original with a little bit slower. Probably will bump up to 130 in that case. Let's try 130. Now, of course, everything is a little bit unbalanced, but you're getting the idea. So what we're going to do real quick is get the rest of the main and so you just because I've done the song myself by ear, I know how it's supposed to go. So it's giving me a little bit of an advantage. Your results will vary depending on how well you know the song. See? And back over here. This is a really, really simple example, though. A very simple example. They can get very much more complex, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that. Ooh, you gotta love these things being crushed. Alrighty, and this will finish it off. See? That tells me I got something wrong. quantize them, which means these are extra notes. Alright, perfect. Now, like I said, this is basic setup, so it's going to be easy to do in comparison to what's really out there, and probably the project that you had in mind. But this will give you a better understanding of how it's supposed to go. Still doesn't sound right to me. Yeah, let's try 140. There it is. See how accurate that sounds? All I would need to do is put something for PCM noise and it'd be complete. I'm not going to do that. This was mostly an example. Now, you can do this for just about any NSF MIDI projects you do. You just want to make sure that you have the MIDI orchestrator set up next to it to load it up and get it going. Now, what I'm going to do is I am going to save this file as an example. I'm going to put it down on my desktop so I can find it easy. And I'm going to upload it to the flip side. That way, people that that use FLstudio and is new to video game music and stuff like that, they can use this. But once again, it is highly recommended that you learn how to make the song yourself. I'm teaching you this because it's a good way to learn how to make a song. Let me go ahead and give you a bigger example. Actually, I'll use this, yeah. Okay, never mind then. Alrighty. Let me show you my project folder here. Go down to the V's. I have a vortex template here. Basically, this was the ripped version of the thing. What you can see here, not all the time is it recommended to use it. There's a lot of misshapen notes and stuff like that. So, in order for you to get the proper sound, you're going to I had to actually learn the notes myself. Now, you can only cheat for so long. So I'm going to go ahead and upload this and get that started for you. And hopefully you'll learn something new. Leave any comments below if you have any questions. I'm pretty sure you don't. It's pretty straightforward, but I'll always be there to answer questions. If you want to listen to any of my tracks, my channel is down in the description below. There's a few things with donation links. I've actually added a donation button to my some of my soundtracks. I'm trying to build up money to use a lot more, to have a lot more instruments. But that's about it.